evil blanket fish has awoken.
Okay. Get the game going. We are going to be finishing Chained Echoes today. Now, I had said yesterday that I was probably going to try out the optional endgame dungeon, see how far I could get into it, and then in the last, hour and a half to 2 hours, I would finish the game, but I think I'm going to do it the other way around. Just to make sure that, I'm using the whole stream. I'm going to go ahead and finish the game, and then we'll spend whatever we have left going through the optional dungeon. Oh wow, is there really only one teleport point in this place?
Everybody!
Hey, Ragnar. And yeah, I was just saying about how, rather than spending an hour or half, 2 hours trying to go through the optional dungeon, and then trying to get trying to do the ending after that, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the game, and then spend the rest of the stream getting as far into the optional dungeon as I can. Just to make sure that my timing isn't off. Okay, so it's actually not that long of a trip from the beginning to end once you've got all the doors opened. Also, I didn't point it out yesterday, and I don't think anybody else said either, but the background music in this final dungeon sounds very much like the background music in the final dungeon of Xenogears. Oh crap, wait, there was one thing I wanted to do. I needed to upgrade to make his final weapon, since I bought it, and upgrade it. Shit. Yeah, let's go do that. Because this didn't take long to get back to. It was literally just like 2 fights. Like, just going north, 2 fights. It barely took but a couple of minutes. I mean, I did the final dungeon yesterday. This isn't him, this is Shambhala. And that's what I'm saying, like, once you've actually got it done, it's actually really easy to go through. Like, once you find the keys and open up all the gates, it's literally just a straight shot through 3 screens. But getting the keys and getting all that open, like, that did take the majority of stream yesterday. Nope, just the final bosses, and however long the ending takes. And then, like I said, once we're done with that, I'll just spend the rest of the stream going through the optional dungeon. Whenever we hit, you know, quitting time, we'll stop there. Yeah, that's where a lot of people... Actually, just the platforming in general in Xenogears. And I think I was talking about that a while back, about how a lot of it depend on whether you played it on original hardware or emulated it. Because one of the big problems that people always talk about is how you can get into a random battle as you're jumping and it just drops you dead in midair, and you can fall down like a long way when you're trying to climb up it. And the difference being that if you're playing it on original hardware, every single time you get into a random encounter, you know it's coming because you can hear the disc being like spinning and being red. But if you're emulating, you don't get that that warning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've heard that for people who are playing it on an emulator, or people who are playing it like on like off PSN, like they bought the digital copy off PSN, like they have absolutely no warning when a random encounter is coming, so it can literally grab them out of midair. Alright, let's do this. Get some lore in first. A mighty king once commissioned the finest blacksmith of Eldrea to forge weapons for his army. This blacksmith was a dwarf known as Galadrim the Hermit. The king spared no expense. He had the hardest ores, the sturdiest woods, the toughest leather, and strongest feathers delivered from all over the world, and hoped to use the new weapons to quickly end the war in which his country had been fighting for years. But he underestimated Galadrim's stubbornness and perfectionism. Instead of forging weapons for an entire army, he created only 27 swords, of which only one was finished when the king and his country fell. The end of the war did not stop the dwarven master from working on these weapons for another 200 years. Before the 28th sword was created, Galadrim died. The weapons were dispersed through his apprentices. Some were inherited, some were sold or stolen, some were simply lost. Today only 12 swords are known to exist, and all of them are owned by noble houses. Hey Nami, how you doing? That's funny. I played Thousand Arms not too long ago on PS3 with the PS1 disc. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was because of my disc was degrading or if it was just actual bugs in the game itself, but there were certain late game abilities that would freeze the game, so I actually had to avoid using certain characters because of it. Once, thousands of kingdoms ruled all of Eldrea, but after the Great War at the end of the Fifth Age, only a few great powers remained. Whether this was good or bad for peace on Eldrea remains to be seen, but what is certain is that the entire world had to undergo a structural and, above all, cultural change. When the kingdoms and lands united, the weak cultures were displaced and homogenization took place. Eldrea lost much of its former splendor. Once the gateway to the Vian is built, they will sense the connection. They'll come looking for us. Nysa must disappear from the scene, literally. Sinking the whole academy. Are you insane? So what happened to Nysa wasn't a mistake. It's the end of our travels? Oh well, might as well be honest. I lied last time. I have no wife and kids. I'm a bachelor, and thanks to you, I'm pretty rich now. I don't need to work ever again, but I felt bad for lying to you, so I decided to follow you until the end of the journey. Now, let me ask you one last time. Do you need anything? Gawain is waiting just ahead. Please take care of my beloved. Yeah, I got it set up. I even played it for like 45 minutes just to make sure everything was fine on it. Like it should, unless something's changed, it should be fine. Is this the door to the realm of the Vine? It is indeed. You have reached your destination. Gawain, Killian. This is where the reign of the Vine ends. When this door opens, we can reach the Vine. But in return, they too can reach us. With their divine power, they have the advantage and can kill you humans before you could even blink. Us humans? Who are you, Gawain? Have you forgotten already, Master Bart? You were never an ordinary student. I have been so many things in my long life, but you are right. I wasn't there to learn, I was there to teach. I was teaching you the role of my successor without you noticing, Glenn. Slowly but surely, I adapted your ether to mine. What do you mean by that? Our ether needs to have the same color, the same scent, for you to be able to receive my abilities. And you've been slowly receiving them for quite some time now. This is why you could witness the standstill of time. This is why you could manifest the dead souls of the Maelstrom in the form of these children. This is why you could make the white door appear from Magnolia. And this is why you will be able to resist the power of the Vine for a few moments and use the Grimoire. You are my successor, Glenn. What? Why don't you do it yourself if you're so powerful? For tens of thousands of years I roamed the world, long before the Harbinger even existed, long before humanity existed. I'm at the end of my lifespan. I can only use a fraction of the power within me. I am no longer an obstacle to the Vine. But you... What are you talking about, Master? You said Glenn failed. You said I had potential. Glenn stands before me, stronger than ever. You were just a replacement that happened to fit because you spent a lot of time with him. What are you trying to say? Look at you. You don't have nearly what it takes to control my power like Glenn. Am I supposed to live the rest of my life without a body in this form? What is that? Glenn! Stop it! We now complete the transfer of my power. It won't take long. Use it to withstand the power of the Vine and kill them with the Grimoire. Then I will be no more. Then I will be free. Free from this endless mission. Stop it! Stop it! Use my power to stand against the Vine and kill them with the Grand Grimoire. Afterwards, you shall search for a weapon to kill the Harbinger. This will be your task going onwards. What? You fool, what are you? Give it to me. Give me the power of the will. Killian? Can't control it anymore. This energy. Yes, I can feel it. I can absorb it. Stop him. I did it, Glenn. You see that? I have the ultimate power. I will shatter the Vine. I will purify the world. Oh, night, Nami. Sleep well. Took the will by force. He hasn't prepared for it. He can't control it. What are we going to do? Get the power back. You must kill him. Quickly. Wayne, he is dead. The key to the door. Give it to me. I'm sorry, Killian. I don't quite get it yet, but somehow my gut tells me I have to stop you. Stop me? You? You're nothing, Glenn. Do you know who you're dealing with? Do you even know who Gawain was? I can see it in his memories. Gawain is the being who made mankind forget his existence. And now I am him. I am the one who will lead the world into a bright future. The Brodia Dervinas, 8th true king, also called the Manipulator. Impossible. The true kings wish the same as the Order, to kill the Vine, to kill the Harbinger. They are the guardians of all the beings on Eldrea. What is this pain? Gawain, you son of a... The will is not bending. It's trying to escape me. This seems to be our last chance. We'll put you out of your pain, Killian. Then try it, Glenn. Holy crap. That was definitely an insta-kill. 9,999 damage. Okay, so he's gonna do that again. Hey, Haideru. Oh yeah, Haku's the best. No, the power is mine. I'm not giving it away. The world is going down the drain. Only I can save it. What is this place? A place where you can't depend on your mechanical means. Stop it, Killian. You don't have to control over the power. I'm going to plow this world from the ground up, Glenn. You cannot stop me. Feel my true power. So is this going to have 4 different sections to it? Tank, healer, Alfred. Oh, that's right, Alfred was a legendary guy who looked up to. Magician. All weak to light. Oh crap, I didn't see that she had that on her. Healer's gone. Knock it off, Killian. That's enough. I shall master the will. Tell me the key phrase, the key to this door. As if we're going to tell you. I can't properly read your minds yet. But when you all thought of the key phrase at the same time, it was understandable even to me in my current state. I am powerful enough to defeat the Vian. Be witness to it. Defying the Lord of the Underworld, the gates shall open. Killian, you mustn't. Don't worry, I'll protect you from the power of the Vian. Foolish child, foolish weak child. The grimoire and its bearer need to be destroyed. But if you won't get out of our way, we may as well take over your body. What are you doing? Weakened like this, we shall do the impossible. We shall become one with a true king. This doesn't look good. Quickly, everyone to me. This is the Grimoire's chance. We are becoming one with him. We shall make him our new champion. Now, everybody, I'm going to burst the Grand Grimoire. How dare you! Are the Vian dead? The Grand Grimoire. It has no ether to absorb and is crumbling to dust. But if it can't find any ether, does that mean the Vian is still alive? It hurts. Our power is drained. Looks like it's not over. We are still powerful enough to crush you like flies. After all, you are nothing but mere humans. Mere humans? Again and again you destroy the world, but again and again humanity and nature rebuild. They never give in. Their will to live is never broken. You call them weak, but in truth you fear them. The people fight beyond the limits of their own lives. He's right. You were alive when the Harbinger came and will still be so when he returns. All that you do for yourselves. Look at the short lives of us humans. For countless generations, people have worked tirelessly towards a goal that would never see in their lifetimes. They fought against a problem that would not affect them or their children. They gave their entire lives to a cause that was far in the future. They fought for later generations, despite setbacks, despite uncertainty. That is the strength of humanity. That is your downfall. Glenn, I'm trying to stop them. Killian? You won't be able to defeat them alone, but I can weaken them. They're taking control again. Prepare yourselves. With weapons of steel against the gods, I guess we will make it work. This thing looks anything but godly to me. We should succeed then, right? If we don't try it, we'll never knowingly know. This world has so much to offer, you will not destroy it. Let's punch some sense into these gods. With these fiends in our way, we have no choice but to lead Eldrea to a better future. Show them what we've learned on the journey. You are right. This may be our last battle together. We can do it, everyone. I believe in us. Let's win it then. Just one target, and this one's weak to dark. you're gonna pull that, huh? Killian! Okay, so we can't hit this one now. Let me help you. Already got dark coat on everybody. Well, let's just... No, he's already got the break, so I'd have to take them off with Len. Okay. No, you won't harm them. Nothing happened. That was nothing to take off, but just to get back into overdrive. About to wear off. Let's extend it. Okay, so physical only now. Okay with that. Holy crap, that's a lot of them. Not going down without doing anything. Well, if I'd known he was going to do that, I wouldn't have switched her to the hit all line of attacks. Okay, last time Killian stopped it. This time... Ooh, that was bad. Unless that was scripted. No, that was not scripted. I lost. Okay, it was. Oh, yeah, I've been dropping frames, huh? Why does this shit always happen when I'm doing the endings to games? It feels like every time I get to the ending of a game, like, I'll have... Like, my connection will be fine the entire time, then when I get to the last stream where I'm showing the ending, I start having connection problems. God damn it. Oh, were you? So it might be Twitch. Still, though, it always... Like, whenever there's a problem, it always lines up with when I'm finishing a game. No. You shall live. I can't do any more than this. Now you need to defeat the Vian on your own. He took the powers of apparently the true king that got the world to forget about him, because everybody thought there were only 7 true kings. He died off a counterattack. We are dying. Well done, Glenn. The failure is mine, but luckily you were here, as always. I'm back in control, and the weakened Vine are locked inside me. You guys did a great job. Where I failed, you have triumphed. But I don't want to leave this world completely useless. Killian, the Vine die with me. It's happening just like Wayne wanted. But the power returns to you, Wayne's chosen one. Live well. Forgive me. Forgive me, sister. Is everyone all right? Is it possible? Have we won? Glenn? The will is mine now. So to answer your question, yes, we've won. I can't believe it. The Vine are defeated? The cycle is broken and the Grand Grimoire destroyed forever. Finally. I mean, great job. We did the impossible. All the fighting has an end at last. It was such a long journey. Thank you, everyone. What is happening? The door crumbles. With it, Nice's significance. The city is no longer needed. It will fall apart. Then we'd better escape. So is this end or suddenly true final boss? Do you hear that? Somebody woke up. Asnadiel. Not even a true king can sleep with all this noise. We survived the Vide, and now we're supposed to fall against a true king. Not if I can help it. Asnadiel, away with you. You two seem to get along well. I forced my will on him. Glenn? It's all right. The power is still quite new. Besides, it's not so easy to impose one's will on a true king. Glenn! When the fiery calamity that hovered over Volandis suddenly disappeared, the people burst into shouts of joy. They did not know what had happened yet, but they felt that they were finally free. Celebrations were held throughout the country. Princess Celestia Valkyria of Tarn was unanimously elected as queen of a new Volandis. She was advised by a council represented from all corners of the land. The tyranny had ended, but the unification between the people still had a long way to go. The disagreements between the countries did not magically disappear. A history of war could not be erased that easily. So the queen and her council stood before an enormous task, but they had hope. Therefore they knew they would succeed in the end. No, there's only one ending, as far as I know. I check for that usually when I start games. The Red Succubus. You, seriously. It's true, people think of her as some kind of elegant femme fatale. I can't help it, I didn't pick the name. Oh hush, it's not that funny. And what do you intend to do now, Sir Egil? I will travel throughout Eldrea. The world is vast, and there is still much I have not discovered from my first journey. What about you? You will probably return with Len. Take me with you. What? Please, make me your squire. Are you seriously serious? Yes, I want to see more of the world and I want to help the people. I thought with all the nasty stuff I did back then that there was no saving me, but Glenn showed me otherwise. I can still change. Please let me be your squire and help me make the world a better place. My dear Rob, I would lovingly love to. Next game is Xenoblade Chronicles X. I can't take another sip. What are you saying? Only a newborn can get drunk on this piss water. Let's head back to your home city of Arcadia and drink some proper wine. I could use a vacation, true, now that my task is done. Get ready, everyone. She's coming. Happy birthday, Amalia. You're all too much. This is not necessary. But thank you. Thank you so much. Thra sends his regards. Where is he, anyway? Probably making preparations for the Order of Leonor. The Harbinger is waiting. No, I don't. But I'm hoping I can pick Nami's brain whenever he shows up if I'm unsure on anything. Bethras, are you leaving us? We don't have much time. You don't have much time. Your life is urgent. You cannot save me. In 2 years at the latest, my pact will have taken my life. My future is a price I knowingly paid to receive the curse. We'll still try. You saved our lives in Reyna's tomb. Now we will save yours. Our lives are connected by this curse. We'll find its roots and help you. Won't we, Raelrin? Thank you. Thank you. Whatever he's doing, I'm sure it's the right thing. By the way, where's Glenn? He was just here. I'll see where he is. Enjoying the fresh air? There are a lot of people in there. You know I prefer being on my own. Besides, I haven't gotten used to this power yet. When are you leaving Volandis? Tomorrow morning. Boarding the first ship. Busy, aren't you? Are you going to be a second Gawain now? No, I'll stay who I am. I've learned that Gawain's way of doing things is not the right way. I can't just use any means without remorse to achieve my goals. Agreed. I will dedicate myself to vanquishing the Harbinger once order is restored in Volandis. With the power as queen, I will strengthen the Leonor Order again. Now, where do you come from? Doesn't seem to be afraid. No, he's been coming here all day. I even gave him a name. Oh, what are you calling him? Glenn. He had red hair like this bird's feathers and loved flying. So, you know. Seems to be my ability. After all, I sensed that Glenn was not Timothy as well. I only took his face to spare you sadness. Are you angry? It was certainly Glenn's own decision, right? His decision, huh? So, this is what Gawain's power feels like. Kind of scary. Use it wisely and don't make the same mistakes I did. See Gawain's memories. I am to defeat the Harbinger with the help of the other true kings. Truly eternal mission standing there before me. I have no doubt you will succeed. I have to go now. The Vian inside me are dead. Now my soul will dissolve into the maelstrom. Did you know that I had a pet bird? What? Are you saying this now of all times? I grew up in the slave town of Golgotha, You know that. A pile of garbage surrounded by high walls. My mother had a thing with the guards, so we were doing okay. She often got presents. At one point, she brought me a cage with a bird. He became my best friend. But one day, bad men came to our house and my mother sent me to the roof. Of course, I took the bird with me and we hid up top. However, I became afraid for him. He had nowhere to go in his tiny cage, so I opened it and told him to hide somewhere else. Somehow, I thought he would come back. He flew up higher and higher. He picked up wind and flew over the walls. As I wondered where he was going, for the first time I understood the concept of freedom. I also wanted to go where the bird flew. I also wanted to fly over every wall. That's why you became a sky armor pilot. People fear death and seek immortality, but after having lived so many lives, you can believe me on one thing. One life is more than enough, as long as you live it to the fullest. But I couldn't do that. I was weighed down by my burden for so long. Even when I was in a sky armor, I was never really free. I could never truly fly. Perhaps I really do have the most potential to handle Dwayne's power, but I don't have the will to do it. I've had enough. What are you talking about? It's not too late, Killian. We'll turn it around one more time. My power will save you, and you will become the new true king. Are you crazy? I'll only fail. Look where I ended up. We humans have to make mistakes in order to grow. In the end, all that matters is the person we become. I'm tired and I'm at the very end of my road. You, though, still have your whole journey ahead of you. Learn from your mistakes and become the savior of the world. Glenn? Not cry. You're doing me a favor. I'll return to the Maelstrom now. Glenn! When we die, we have the potential to become anything we wish for. Part of us can become a mammal, a fish, or an insect. We can even become a part of the earth, a plant, the leaf on a tree. We can become a drop of water in the ocean or a grain of sand on the beach. A cloud in the sky, a star in the night. But if I could wish for anything, I wish that a little piece of me would be reborn as a bird. A bird that could spread its wings through the blue sky, truly free. Glenn is a nice name for the bird. I should go now. We'll meet again. If not in this life, then in the next. We will. What are you doing? Want to come with me, Glenn? Quite an effort to put on a fake face. It's like my power hasn't fully awakened yet, Glenn. Ah, your face. There's the brat. Gotcha. Leave me alone. What's the problem? She's a stowaway. Nothing to bother you, sir. Help me. I'll pay for her ticket. Don't have to do that, sir. You will take the money. I will take the money. Are you all right? Yes. What is your name? June. And what are you doing here, June? I was told that there was a person on this ship that would take care of me. That's why I sneaked on here. Who is that supposed to be? The man with the many faces. Who told you that? You ask a lot of questions, mister. It was the man without a face, the man with the mask. That's so. So fate has accepted me. Well then, accompany me a little. You like the bird. Did you pay a ticket for it, too? Of course I did. A little too big for mere luggage. Strange. A bird that can fly travels by ship. Right, it is strange. It's only here because of me. I didn't want to be alone. But now you have me. Right. How about we say goodbye to him together? Agreed, June? Agreed. Here you go. Here you go. Farewell, my best friend. Wow, he's fast. I bet he's the fastest bird in all of Eldrea. Granted, no telling how long it could be, but he did leave himself room if he wants to make a sequel to this. Since the Harbinger is still a thing. They basically said that they're gonna have to, that Killian's gonna have to basically live for however long it takes humanity to reach a technology level where they can stop the Harbinger. Yeah, but that's kind of the overarching thing in this, is that, like, that was the whole thing with Glenn too. Glenn was an absolute piece of shit in his first life. It wasn't until his lives after that, you know, he became better and better. So he's basically passing that same second chance on to Killian. Like, cause I even remember I finished Act 3 on one day, and granted they reveal his other lives immediately after that, but that wasn't until the next day. And I remember when I found out who Glenn actually was, I was like, ew, that's like, I don't know if I like this main character anymore. And then they redeem him by showing his lives after that. But I actually had a full day to kind of stir on that, because I stopped between that reveal and when they redeem him right afterwards. I'll definitely get it, Haru. Like, the last thing I was wondering is if it was gonna stick the ending. Like, I fucking love this game. Like, it even managed to subvert what I was expecting in the ending a little bit, and it still did a great job with it. I was expecting, just like it was showing, that it was going to be Glenn, you know, taking the power and going throughout, you know, however long it takes for them to fight the Harbinger later. But he transferred it over to Killian because essentially he was tired of living. Like, that's almost the opposite of the way I felt with the ending to Lost Odyssey. I was very disappointed by the ending to Lost Odyssey because they spend the entire game focusing on how much pain Kaim went throughout the 1,000 years he's been alive, And then at the very end, they're just like, you know, okay, you can just keep living. And they just like hand waves, like, okay, no, he's just gonna keep living. Everything will be great now. Like, I was expecting all at the end of Lost Odyssey, I was expecting all the immortals to either die or go back to their dimension. And I loved Lost Odyssey until it got to that ending, because that ending let me down. It completely ruined all the build-up. Yeah, no, if I jump back into Trails, it's not going to be until Kuro. Whenever they decide to actually release that. But yeah, I honestly don't have a complaint about this. And as a matter of fact, I was actually looking through. I actually did see a complaint thread about this on Reddit, but it was literally like the most nitpicky thing you could ever think of. It was basically just the guy was saying that, like, because the world is fully fleshed out. And truth be told, another reason why, like I said, they could make a sequel is that all this only took place on one continent, whereas they've mentioned like 2 other continents, and they've even fully talked about what the other continents are like. Like, one of them is completely overrun by fungus to the point that people had to evacuate from it. So that's another thing he could do if this guy wants to do a sequel. Because they can still continue it by fast forwarding forward to the point where they have to fight the Harbinger at the end, and then there's a whole 2 other continents to explore. Yeah, pretty much. But like I was saying, that one thread, like the only legitimate thing that I've seen, like complaint I've seen about this, was they were saying that it's basically kind of a, like, the world is so fleshed out that they wanted there to be an encyclopedia in-game so that you can go back and, like, basically look into all these different places and things that you find in the game, all the lore. Which I kind of get. I've been keeping track of it as I've been going, but I guess some people have a harder time, especially if they're only playing, like, a couple hours here and there because of their schedule. That's like the only legitimate complaint I've heard about this game, is that there's not a centralized location to reread and keep track of all the lore. Well, when I say the only legitimate complaint, there's always going to be the battle system is boring, the story is trash. You know, the people that play the game for like 5 minutes and then decide that they don't like it or it's not for them. Like, or the people that just literally want to say that something is trash because everybody has praised it. You know, the Haidarus of the world. But yeah, I personally, I don't have any complaints about this game. I know, but you're the. I got to take a little jab. You're the resident, criticizer of everything. Well, that's why he even explained it. Like, he even talked about how, and that's kind of what I was saying also about Lost Odyssey. In Lost Odyssey, they like, the entire central theme of the game is that, the longer you live, the more pain you're gonna experience over the course of that life. And it's true. Like, everybody in their lifetime is going to experience a certain amount of loss and pain, and if you just extend your lifespan like that, you're going to have exponentially more. They didn't really, because it wasn't so close to the end of the game that he got all his memories back from his previous lives, but that's why he was saying that, he's lived too much. Like, regardless of how many lives he's lived, just because they were sending him back into the maelstrom without having his soul dissolve before it comes back, the human psyche can only take so much trauma. And like I said, they didn't focus on it a whole lot because it wasn't until close to the very end of the game that he got all his memories back, but like, he even did say that he had to watch his wife and his kids die multiple times. Like, there's only, like I said, there's only so much pain and trauma the human psyche can take. And then on top of that, he also had to receive Gwain's memories, and that guy has been alive for thousands of years. So, yeah, he passed it on to someone who, A, needed a second chance to redeem himself. That's the whole reason why Glenn did all those good things throughout his multiple lives, because he was such a piece of shit in the first one. So he gave the power to someone that, like him, needed to be redeemed, and also someone that had a drive. Like, he did all the wrong things, but Killian did have a drive to make the world better. He just went about it wrong. Like, I perfectly understand the ending. It makes sense to me. Hell, I'm only 42, and sometimes I feel like I've lived too long. I haven't, but every once in a while it feels that way. Basically just getting through all the... I think this game was Kickstarter, so I'm guessing these are all the backers. See if there's anything as a post-credit. Yeah. And a lot of people don't get it, because a lot of people a lot of times you get the whole, like, what's happened to you that's so bad? And it's like, well, doesn't necessarily need to be anything necessarily bad that's happened, just bad brain chemistry. Oh no, I'm gonna be emulating X. Because you can make it look a lot better through emulating than it would be on a Wii U. Like, you can have it do steady frame rate, and there's a lot of fan-made, like, upgrades to the graphics. Yeah. And that was one of the things that Nami was telling me about before I essentially put it on the list to be chosen. Yeah, there's, like, apparently the community has done a pretty good job at, like, adding, like, modded textures and resolution and stuff for it on the emulator. Oh, if that's true, that's dick. Yeah, definitely check it. I mean, because what Ragnar says, I mean, I hope that's not the case, but that would suck if that's true. Especially if that's something that Nintendo did intentionally, or maybe something that happened when the Wii U store closed and they just didn't fix it. It's like it might be one of those things where it has to check in online every once in a while, and then once they close down the Wii U store, it can't check anymore. Nami, what are you doing here? You said you were going to sleep. Did we mention Xenoblade X and you rose from your slumber like some kind of zombie? Is your dream coming true? Yep, Zombie 210. Man, this is a lot of backers. Good way to fast forward this. Nope. Well, no, I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. Nami was saying that he has a recurring dream where he comes out of he does the whole, like, horror movie zombie thing with, like, the hand reaching out of the grave. I mean, I pressed every button. Although, hold on. I might not have actually clicked on the game screen. Oh, never mind. Looks like they're done anyway. I had to hold down the select button, but it looks like they're done anyway. You've been placed before the final boss battle. Save your game to receive a completed save file tag. Alright, And now we can spend the rest of the stream seeing how far we can get in the optional dungeon. Yeah, because I was going to try to do this the other way around and, like, spend, like, 2 hours seeing how far I could get in the optional dungeon and then come finish the game, but I figured it would probably be more beneficial to get the skill, the level ups from the bosses for finishing the game before I go to the optional dungeon. Just looks like it's essentially one set of skill ups. So, as far as I can tell, I'm 5 bosses away having max level. Because I think 48 is the max. Because it's like there's a boss here to get a tablet. And then I think in the optional dungeon there's 3 bosses to get tablets from. And then the final super boss. I think that makes all 5 that I'm missing. Alright, Nami. Well, sleep tight, if that is in fact what you'll be doing this time. Wanda you. Alright, this was the fight that I couldn't get past before. 4 of them. The explosions every time you killed one got to me. I do hate fighting these things because it takes so long since you have to take them one at a time. Hey, Orenji, how you doing?
You know, the only bad thing about this is that I have to try to find something to say. Because I feel if I don't say anything and take advantage of the voice changer, then you're not getting your channel points worth. So yeah, every time this gets used, I always feel the need to say something. Or try to find something to keep talking when it's on. Which I guess I probably should be doing in general. I probably don't talk as much as I should while streaming. But, yeah.
Oh, it's already over. That popped up right as it ended. I'm sure he says something to that effect. Maybe not that exact phrase, but... Really? That's definitely an effective use of time, if that's true. That's also very effective, like, reuse of assets if they got it all recorded in one day and then were able to get the entire series out of it. help! Please, she's trying to kill me! So they finally couldn't piece together what they needed. Time to get another paycheck. Damn it. I was really hoping it wouldn't hit her. Yeah, that doppelganger doesn't match very well. Okay, as long as it's not Amalia. Oh, that was just cheap. The assassin, it does instant kill attacks. It kills like 2 people every time it attacks. It does other things every once in a while too. But the main thing is you have to kill it before it gets to the girl. Which I think in one more turn, it might. This fight is basically a DPS check. Thank you so much. My father's shady business drew the attention of a big rival. They sent an assassin after our family. Father, I have to look after him and return to Warrenshire. I hope you'll stop with the dishonest work and move on to something different. Thanks again. Yep, 4 away from learning every ability. Alright, time to ride the boat. Urn full of coins, the opening is too small to put your hand inside. Okay, he's got it. Since there are 2 more enemies that he can learn skills from once we're in here. That's the way forward. Let's check over here. 5,000 accumulated damage? What the hell does that mean? Fuck. Okay, so we can't take that off. What the hell do I do? Oh, we just have to do... Okay, so we have to do damage to them ASAP. To lower the amount of damage that they do to everybody. Don't think I did enough. Yep. Do you really need to lay on damage to them quick? That changes how I have to go through that fight. No time for buffing. At the very least, it seems like they have no defense. Can I not step around it? Nope, doesn't look like it. Damn it. Anybody have something that does silent? In a second, I'm just looking if anybody has something that does silence. Rob does. Else? Because his is only for one turn. Looks like he's the only one. Alright, so I'll be back in 5, and then we'll give this another try. Alright, I'm back. Let's give this another shot. I'll have Tomka come in and give us a defensive buff. Let's see if debuffing him and buffing us is enough to keep everybody alive. Also change these. Does she have any mind up? No, doesn't look like she does. It does say he's undead. What the hell? I'm guessing, because usually whenever it's raining a weird type of animal, that has something to do with like a tornado or a water spout. Oh, he fucked with the overdrive bar. Yeah, because like there's reports of like it raining fish or other things, and it's usually like a tornado picking stuff up in one spot and then dropping it somewhere else. Refresh the defense buffs. What the hell? Okay, so it's not over? Okay. I've got darkness, earth, light, and wind. So there's only 2 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 8 sections away from having the full board. That's for beating the super boss, getting all the elemental tablets. But I did that one. Why did that one not trigger? Both of these I could probably do just by going back into the areas, and then 2 other combat challenges I can do, time permitting. But why did it not register taking the trip by boat? That's how we got here. Sova not made for cavernous caves. You afraid? Can't Sova see perfectly in the dark? Yes, that's a problem. I see every strange creature here. Wish I was blind. Now you're scaring me. It's hard to see anything. Wish I'd eaten more carrots. Carrots? They improve your eyesight. How many do you have to eat? At least 1 a day. But be careful, they say they turn your skin orange. Then you look like an orange, or a carrot. What kind of conversations are these? Oh wow, the shadow takes way more damage. So it looks like she just does status attacks. Oh, we're at level 46 out of 48. So we're only missing one tablet to be able to fight the super boss. So it looks like the only thing I can do is go into this other pipe. course. Have to have another dungeon where we drain out water. Okay, so these guys can be canned. And you can steal bloodstones from it. So which one did that give him? Rushing Anchor. Physical attack dealing 1.1 damage to all. It's kind of already got better for that. Either way, there's only one more ability for him to learn. And on, Boutros roams, righting wrongs and reciting poems. If you praise him, we know why. If you critique him, everything you love will die. No, that's not right. It needs more violent extremism. By the divine bracket, who are you and what are you doing here? You will pay for this in blood. Off with you now. Till I can compose a rhyme appropriate enough for your carnage. Who was that? That was the warrior poet Boutros the Boisterous himself. Should we be worried? Only if we don't like his poetry. We're doomed. Wait, the guy who keeps stealing those treasures keeps writing himself as BB, so is that Boostros the Boisterous that we just ran into? We're finally gonna fight the guy who's been stealing treasure? Still one treasure chest I haven't gotten to. I'm guessing it's down there. Oh, this is back to the start of the game. Okay, there's the last one that I need canned. Yeah, which means I'm gonna have to hit it very lightly to not kill it. Which I don't seem to be capable of doing. What the hell? Okay. About to say, don't tell me I can't go back in. See if I can get that encounter to respawn. Alright, good. should be enough. Alright, that's all his skills. You got the trophy for it. Yeah, that's the one. Sacrifices the user's life to revive all other party members to 1% HP. So he no longer needs that because he's already gotten all his moves. Okay, now I still need to find wherever the hell the last treasure chest is here. I'm almost... yeah, it's right there, but how do I... what do I have to switch to lower the water level? have finally composed the sick rhyme with which to serenade your doom. Well, what is it? I need more time. It's a work in progress. It would have been trite and aggressively mediocre anyway. Enough! That is a line no mortal but my dear Mumsy may cross with me. What? Have at you! God damn it. Why is he using a dining metaphor? Doesn't fit with his gimmick at all. Oh, and he gets another turn? What the fuck? I didn't check to see if he was a human or... I think he is, though. Yeah, he is human. But Jesus, Len just fucking straight out dies. Wow, already? Okay. I guess he mounts that thing when he takes a certain amount of damage. That was probably a mistake. I just put life 3 on him. Oh, she dodged. She's just dodging like crazy. Yeah, that's fine. Again? I mean, let's hope for more dodging. The music metaphor. Isn't he a poet? What is a side of extreme violence anyway? Oh, that time it didn't even do that much. I wonder if it does damage based upon his max HP or something. Cannot be, I'm at my limit. How can my resplendent rhymes not move your passionate souls into utter submission? You haven't recited any resplendent rhymes the entire time we've been here. Just unleashed a carnage of senseless violence. That is beside the point. Call upon the divine braggart to unleash the sickest rhyme the world has ever heard. You mean even more senseless violence? Silence, you fools know nothing of true poetry. Okay, so he can't be hit right now. Okay, then we defend. If only my poetry wasn't so epic. So far it seems like pretty much all of the optional bosses are joke characters. I think that's all the tablets. That one popped kind of late. Alright, super boss time. I see, the seal is finally broken, so my supposed never-ending sleep does indeed come to an end. Its coward sealed me here, thinking that with my death the war of the Thousand Realms would end, here on this godforsaken island, away from any semblance of a civilization. Now I am free again. The world will once again kneel in fear of my return, for I am the ruler of the Eastern Realms, founder of the Genos, son of Fantrom, destroyer of true kings, first of his name, God King Gamdria. Now I shall bestow upon you the reward for releasing me. Let me vanquish your vessel and free your souls from the bonds of human flesh. You can act 3 times. Damn. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, this is the super boss of the game. Not sure if I'm going to be able to kill it, but I'll give it a shot. Oh shit, I should have just used her super instead. Damn it. Everybody survived. Something. No, but he gets to attack 3 times. And I have a feeling if he uses the hit everybody attack, then, you know, that's just flat out game over. Magical mode? Oh. That sounds bad. Okay. I doubt this will work, but... Oh, got rid of the HP regen. That's something. Oh, it doesn't give you MP back if you miss. I was hoping I could at least build her back up. She may die, but I just need to make sure we weren't in overheat when this happens. Back to physical. Ow. Let's get rid of that HP regen. Oh, damn it. Oh, he's in his can't hit him mode right now. Alright, well then... not for now. Damn it. I don't want to waste that. Yeah, he's still... Hey, Cappy. Still doesn't have any MP. Just heal. Damn it. Couldn't give me a 10. Okay, so now let's see if we can kill him before that happens. Doesn't have that much HP left. Come on, give me a lot of hits. The heals do more than you think, because honestly, HP is not that high in this game. Like, the tanks only have, like, maybe 500 HP. And the casters have, like, maybe 200, a little over. Long sleep must have taken its toll on me. Accomplished what no one else before you was capable of. Have my respect, Slayer of Kings. In this world ruled by the strong, you can walk with your head held high. Fare thee well. And we are now at max level. Really, I thought the stat ups were the first thing I got for everybody, but I guess I missed one with him. And there's the proof that we killed him. Monument right in the middle of our town. And there's the one for getting 120 on the treasure board. Which I'm only I don't know why this one didn't trigger. But I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we do still have about 20 minutes. I guess I can go see how many of those I can knock out. First I have to find the fight with the 5 monkeys. And I have to kill them with just Egil and Rob. Which, you know, at max level with all the gears shouldn't be too big of a deal, I don't think. The one that's probably going to be annoying is paralyzing the same enemy 4 times, just for the simple fact that every time you put a status effect on something, you have to do it more, like hit them with that same status effect more the next time to apply it. So I'd have to find an enemy that's not good, that I can paralyze 4 times with having to hit them with the paralyzing attack over and over and have them not die before I do that. One might actually be out of my range. I know there were battles with 5 of these things. Where were they? Alright, there we go. No, as far as content, I'm pretty much done. I'm just gonna try to see how many more of these treasure board things that I'm missing I can get done. Like I said, that one's gonna be a pain in the ass, just trying to find an enemy that will survive being paralyzed 4 times. And we just need to kill 3 more purple pig ear. We can also do the survive 5 attacks by them on foot. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, though. Let's just put in my beefiest characters. Okay, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how beefy you are. My best bet is probably Egil's super, since that gives you 2 turns of being immune to physical, but if they do that magic hit all attack, then we're pretty screwed from that too. I think maybe Raphael had something. Nullifies next magical damage. That still means that I need to build up my super. Yeah. And I guess it comes down... I guess I can... Like I said, I can do Egil's super, and that'll give us 2 rounds of being immune to physical attacks. And then if I have Raphael cast the thing that makes us immune to magic, I just have to hope they only do 1 magic attack before they get 5 attack. By the time they get 5 attacks out. Like, if I was on foot, even with this strategy on that, then yeah, dead. I'm not sure that I'll even be able to get... I'm not sure I'll even be able to get my super meter up before it's time to end for today. So this may just be where we call it. But, I mean, we beat the game, we beat the super boss. all the normal content of the game. And as I've said before, I'm not a trophy hunter, so 100%ing doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, I think these are the only 3 I needed, so I'll at least be able to do that. I didn't even check. Was that enough to get my super up? Oh crap! Okay, there we go. Oh, why did I think I couldn't run away when I was in armors? Oh crap! Eggo's way too fucking slow. Where is the one that makes you go first? think that was 5. We did it. Alright, so I've got 3, although technically it should only be 2. I don't know why this one didn't trigger. Because I did take the boat ride. I mean, you have to get to the thing. So it's just that one, which I would have a hard time even finding an enemy that would survive that. And then the 2 chests in the Fjord Woods that I could never actually find. Maybe I have to go back. Yeah, that's it. Alright. So yeah, just 2 missing. And that's gonna be where we call it for this game. It was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it, but yeah, I'm not gonna... Like, this is the last stream for it, and I'm satisfied with everything that I got done in it. I didn't think I was actually be able to get through the super boss and everything, but got it all done. So yeah, I literally have no complaints about this game. Loved it. I'm actually sad to see it be over. We'll be back tomorrow with the next game, which is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles X. So that one will definitely take a while. That's another long one. But yeah, thanks. Guess let me just go ahead and give callouts an end. I don't know what else to say. So, Cappy, Ragna, Cucumber, Nami, Idaru, thank you all for coming in and chatting with you while I play. Thank you to anybody else who may have been lurking and watching. You, those of you here that are here for most of it, you got to see me play through a game that I literally consider a masterpiece now that I'm done with it. The only thing I can hope for is that maybe the guy who made it is going to make a sequel. I'm sure it won't be out for years. I'm sure it took him years to make this, and it'll probably take him, years more if he is planning to follow it up. But he did leave himself room. I mean, they still have left over that thing where they're waiting for the Harbinger to come so they can find a way to destroy it, and Killian's out there gonna be the one to live life until he can find a way. So yeah. Probably gonna be a while before I play another game this good on every level. But I guess nothing else to do, but let me see if I can find someone to raid. There's not really anybody on. Well, there is Kaz, but I just raided him, I think, yesterday. No, I raided Irby yesterday. I raided Kaz the day before. There's not really anybody else on, so I guess we'll go ahead and raid him again. Looks like he's still playing Jade Cocoon 2. So we can get our Pokemon-like in. But as per usual, let's go ahead and jump in, say hi. Hope to see you all next time, and until then.
Bye-bye, everybody!